Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is right now for you. I hope it's good. I am the Dr. Pepper Future Zach Bowman, and this is the PepperPack Podcast. Uh, and as my shirt says from my friend at the Dr. Pepper Saga, have you ever stopped to think that maybe Dr. Pepper is addicted to me? Just a thought. But this is the Pondering Pepper, and I'm thirsty, and I have some Reese's Animal Crackers that I'm going to enjoy along with my Dr. Pepper with real cane sugar glass bottle. Gift from one of my students. It's been in my fridge chilling. Ooh, that had a nice pop. I don't know if you heard that. Now I can't get the lid off. And the caps. It's a nice cap, so I don't want to destroy it. There we go. So, 1, 2, 23. Some about how that real sugar makes me long for a double Dr. Pepper that I never got to have. But if anybody out there has some double Dr. Pepper, I'll drink it. I don't care how old that is. Well, I better stop because it's almost gone. So let's jump into tonight's question. Tonight's question for February 18th, Pondering Pepper, is where do you find inspiration? So if you're watching, think about that. Where do you find your inspiration? It could be a who, it could be a what, it could be a when. Things that inspire you. Go ahead and give me a comment, let me know. Taking the Dr. Pepper road right now, I would say I get inspired by other ambassadors and just seeing how they do things. I know Richard's not here tonight, but I know my collection inspired him to start saving cans. It's always nice when you can inspire others. I've been inspired by many of my fellow ambassadors on the ways they display and collect different things. Share Dr. Pepper with friends and family. Food inspires me. Those Reese's Animal Crackers, along with some Dr. Pepper Road Sugar, has inspired me. I'm feeling invigorated, feeling that sugar rush through my veins. It's a good day. As a teacher, I get inspired by my fellow educators, seeing things they do, hearing plans that they've come up with, hearing their wins throughout the day. I know it's very easy to, at least for me, to pick on the things that I do wrong or that I feel I've done wrong, whether it's my patience run short or I didn't explain a lesson as well as I think I could have, or time management, or responding to an email in a proper time. I tend to get down on myself in that sense, but having other teachers that encourage you, can inspire you, and maybe you're not a teacher, but you got a coworker in your field that inspires you. I also get inspired when people doubt me. I don't know, that's gonna sound funny, but when someone thinks that I can't do something or that something's impossible, I find some inspiration to prove them wrong, if you will. Maybe that's a little bit of pride, I don't know, but I just enjoy proving people wrong. I get excited about it. Dare I say, inspired. Yeah. I see a few of you guys watching on Twitch and Facebook, so let me know in the comments what inspires you. I think music can sometimes inspire you. Today at my school, during chapel, there was a certain song that they were singing that just kind of hit me, and just the words at that time just stuck with me and kind of threw me off. I wasn't expecting it to move me that way, but music, our different senses that we have, the five senses, certain smells can trigger a memory and inspire you. Hmm. Mm. As I'm chewing on this question, literally and figuratively, I was thinking about the Olympics and how these athletes are inspired to go out and perform, and their goal is to get gold. So they're inspired to do their best and win, and that inspires and encourages others. And I was just thinking about myself, like, while I'm not the best teacher, I do have a goal. I'm inspired to achieve a certain goal that I've set for myself. It's actually one I've never shared with anybody, and I don't plan on it because it's one of those types of goals that if I do share it, um, and people could start attempting to make it happen for me, and I don't want it to be something that I manipulate into happening. I want it to be a natural result of just the work I do. Um, but yeah, I just growing up, I was always told that average was never enough, or not that it was never enough, but that I was better than average. And not to say that I'm better than everybody, but it's just the way I was raised. Don't settle for average. Now that as an adult, it's become a focus. And as a teacher, I tell my students that all the time. I said, if it's not your best, I don't want it. Don't give me lazy. And I tell them I'm a mean teacher because I'm going to hold that standard to them. So those kind of things can inspire you. But just something to think about tonight. Or keep it short. Appreciate you stopping by for just a little bit. Hopefully, I've inspired you to think about what you're doing and what kind of motivates you. Um, as I always like to mention, if you haven't been by our Redbubble store, please check that out. We appreciate that. If you any purchases there go to help fund and keep this show on the air, so we can use this streaming service. We also have all our links to not only the Redbubble but all our social media on our link tree. That's scrolling across the bottom of the screen if you're watching online. If you're listening, check out our YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff. You'll see that there. Appreciate you following, liking, sharing. Our numbers have been going up, so we appreciate that. If you haven't followed us yet, join on the train, grab a Dr. Pepper, and join the party. But it is that time, so I will say, stay safe, stay blessed. No, stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper. And until we drink again, I'm gonna eat a cookie. So hold on, because we're gonna drink again in a second. Those are so good. If you've not had the Reese's animal crackers, y'all gotta go get some and put them in the fridge. They're amazing. But like I said, until we drink again, see y'all next time.